Going back to our forecast quickly here, meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees has more. Our temperatures have been feeling nice.
Yeah, I love it, Brittany.
It's been fantastic outside. Most spots about 10 degrees or so below average compared to your normal high. You can see about 10 for Gastonia, 11 for Jefferson, 11 as well for Chester. And so our highs today, where were they? Well, in the mid to upper 70s, which is again about 10 degrees below average for this time of year. Now tomorrow, September 10th, so we actually switch things over from 85 to 84. But notice as we go day by day into September and eventually October, we see big temperature swings up and down, of course, during fall and spring especially. So what do you do with the high temperatures, right? Well, the averages go down as well. So by the time we hit late September, our average high drops to the upper 70s. Just before Halloween, it's the upper 60s. And by the end of November, we're creeping close to the upper 50s. So we will start to see pretty significant temperatures drop compared to the summer, where most often we're between 89, 90, and 91 for that average high. So things quickly become more comfortable. And I think it's important to know, too, what the average temperature is, because when we show some kind of map or talk about, below or above average, you want to know what that average is, right? If it's 84, then anything above 84 is above average compared to the summer, when above average is, of course, the 90s. Lots of sunshine out there today with a few more clouds mixing in. Again, temperatures above or around the board, that is well below average. Our official high in Charlotte was 76. Of course, we only had the 60s up in the mountains. Dew points, so the level of humidity will certainly ebb and flow over the next 7 days, but for the most part, they're staying low, which means it feels more comfortable outside. Now today, and really most of the week so far, I guess it's Tuesday, so the week has been 2 days if you consider Monday the first day of the week, but have been in the 40s. So yes, we will see some ebbs and flows higher than that, but we're still into the comfortable category, which I think is the most important thing that you'll notice. By the end of the week, we will see a few more clouds mixing in, pushing in from the east toward the west, as we're still tracking low pressure just offshore, but still going to stay rain-free and quiet, even if humidity does start to go up and down a bit. Lows tonight won't be as cool as this morning. We actually had a low this morning of 54 in Charlotte, but they will be cooler than Monday morning. So still a light jacket in comparison. And I think temperatures down towards Sherrall, Rockingham, a touch warmer in the 60s. And of course, the mountain communities in the 40s. This morning, we actually got a lot of pictures and videos of this coming in, especially from Watauga County. So if you have some as well, of course, you can always send them to us. Social media, emails, normally the best for our team of meteorologists. But if you have our WCNC Charlotte mobile app, of course, you can always put them in the near me function as well. A higher elevation spot saw some patchy areas of frost this morning, which was expected. Boone got to 38, and essentially anything below 36, you can get frost. And higher elevation spots, some of those, of course, creeped near the freezing mark. So today our average high again is 85, but again tomorrow it switches over to 84. So pretty much Friday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are the only days we expect to be above average. But again, even at this point, even if the temps are back in the 80s, it's so comfortable because of low humidity levels. Long range forecast does show a trend closer to average, if not higher than that, mid to late September, but that doesn't necessarily mean we see any more 90s. Remember, our average latest 90-degree day in Charlotte is September 12th, which is Friday, which means as we get closer to Friday, lesser and lesser chance. And at least in the 7-day forecast, the only day that could get anywhere close would be Monday. So of course we'll watch those trends closely, but even Friday and Saturday of this past weekend we know underperformed, which wasn't a bad thing. Here's that 7-day forecast. Again, picture perfect weather, gorgeous conditions to get out and enjoy. We will again start to creep lower and lower temperature wise throughout September, which means we're closer and closer to some fall-like colors, which Chief Meteorologist Tim Buckley from our sister station in Greensboro will be talking fall colors today and tomorrow on WCNC Plus, so don't miss it.